Hi, I'm Cat Cleavage.
Hi, and I'm High Pitcher Eric. And today, Kat and I are here to talk about the 300 plus gangbang that we just did recently. And we're here to promote the video.
How was that gangbang, Kat?
It was a lot of fun. There were a lot of people there. Eric here, he kept up with everybody else, and we had fun.
And I actually performed very well, too.
Yeah, you forgot a couple of things, so we can talk about that later.
What did I forget?
I'll tell you later on the show.
Okay.
Eric, why do you do porno films?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just... Why do I do porno films? Just to get my name out there.
Keep your name hot?
Yeah. Especially this one right here, Cat Cleavage.
He doesn't want me to forget him.
That's right. I'll never forget you.
Okay.
High Pitch Eric. I know there are fans of High Pitch and there are those that hate him, but I think you'll want to hear this. High Pitch Eric came in here and went to shoot a porno with Cat Cleavage. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember when he won that opportunity.
So they keep sending me the porno, and it's disgusting. It's like Cat Cleavage is a chubby chick, and she's effing 60 fat guys.
Oh.
High Pitch being one of them, and it's vile.
Who would buy that?
I don't know. I'll play you some clips before they come in here. Here's Eric. Here's High Pitch Eric getting fluffed up. They have to excite. First of all, High Pitch is a... Oh, Cat Cleavage isn't heavy.
No, she's not. Where did you get that impression?
She's not.
Maybe it was the fluffer who was fat, not Cat Cleavage. Yeah. The fluffer was fat. Yeah.
Cat is sexy.
Thank you.
Well, she's not fat. High Pitch is fat.
Yeah.
Cat, the whole idea was that you were going to bang like 60 fat guys?
50.
50. Like, hey,
It
you
looked
poor
like
girl.
60.
Cat, what happened in your life that you would bang this hideous slob High Pitch Eric? Really? What?
Come on.
I'll be honest, Eric. It's
You
so
know
sad.
something terrible must have happened to her, Eric.
I watched your porno, Cat, and I got to tell you, I'm sad for you.
It was great.
I thought it was a disgusting
Can you get close to the microphone?
success.
I can't hear you. What?
I thought it was a disgusting success.
Do you get sad when you have to bang these guys?
No. I just close my eyes and go along with it. It was fun. These guys were nice.
I was sad for you.
But in your personal life, you don't seek out these guys, do you?
No.
Okay.
You perform oral on Eric, and he's not even wearing a rubber. And I just
Did
can't...
he get tested?
No, but he was fluffed before he got up to me, so it wasn't super soft or dirty.
I don't know. I don't know how you do it. How do you look at him and even allow him?
I didn't kiss him.
No, that's true, but you did F him. And you know what?
That's
I don't even
different.
think you do F him. I think you're a homo, Eric.
No, no way.
You don't even get it up.
Yes, I do.
No, you didn't. Take a look at the tape.
In this film, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes way.
Cat, I saw the way they shot it, and I want you to be honest because I've always been honest with you, and I'm a pretty honest guy.
Okay.
Eric does not get it up, does he?
Well, he gets it up, but he doesn't.
He doesn't have sex.
He doesn't have an orgasm, and he thinks he does.
Oh, my.
You're a homo.
Oh, come on.
You want to be with man.
How could you mistake it?
No, you want to be with man. With man,
No,
not woman.
no. A woman.
Why do you invite all those cops over to your apartment to drink wine with you?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
So I was screwing a homo?
Well, yeah.
No, no
Cops?
way.
How
Let me ask you
many?
something. You don't finish. You never have sex. You finally get a woman and you can't finish.
He didn't finish.
What do you make of that, Eric? What would you call that?
I thought I did finish. You told me I did.
That's what you told us, and we kept waiting, and we would stop to wait for it to come out, and nothing would happen.
So how could
Two
you
times.
think it happened, Eric?
Yeah, Eric. How do you not know that you don't have an orgasm?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you something. 2 times you banged them?
No, yes, and 2 times he said, I'm coming, and he didn't come.
I did have wood.
Yeah.
All right. Let me clean that up because I don't know how much of that gets on the
Right.
air.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what finishing means?
Yeah.
Or are you so retarded you don't even know what
No,
that is?
I know what that means when you finish.
Okay. Let me just
Can I
say.
describe it?
No. Let me just ask you something. These people are professional porno people. One thing they know about is sex. All right? They clinically understand it. You go into a porno. You never get laid. You're with this chick. She's doing you. It doesn't even look like. It doesn't even look like to me like you're aroused. But okay, if Kat says you're aroused,
He shouldn't even need a fluffer.
He
Yeah.
had one.
all right. So then you get on. She gets on top of you because you can't even get on top of her.
Right, because if I get on top of her, I don't want to hurt her.
Right. You don't.
almost did.
And you don't finish the act ever. Dude, how is that possible? He's gay, right, Gary?
Yeah, Eric, did you mention to Kat how we sent you out several times before on similar shoots? How that first time you couldn't even get into a state that you needed to be in to do anything? Remember that?
I mean, the girl that turned 21 years old?
Yeah. Remember you couldn't even get to the you couldn't even
get aroused.
You couldn't get aroused to be actually able to perform. Remember that? And then we sent you out another time to another porn shoot, didn't we? And there seemed to be a problem there finishing. Does all this add up in your head?
The first one does.
And what do you think that was all about? Like, why can't you?
Maybe it was my first time and there were too many cameras.
Dude, I remember my first time. I couldn't even get to the girl to keep
Right.
from finishing.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have needed anything.
What is it, Casey?
Eric, I just want you to admit that you're a homo because no guy who likes girls calls me every day. You call Kane every day.
Yeah, and wait a second.
You write gay songs about me.
You can call anybody in the world, right? The world is your oyster. You got a phone. You sit in your apartment. Why do you only call male weathermen?
Yeah. What's that
I
about?
have friends that work at TV stations.
Yeah, but there's there's a couple of hot chicks. This chick was a Carol Huff or whatever her name is, black chick on Channel 4.
Janice Huff.
Janice Huff, very pretty. You call her?
Why wouldn't you call her?
I spoke with her before I made it.
But why do you call?
That was a turn on.
Why are you calling Sam Champion? And
I
why?
don't call Sam.
Wait,
No,
what do you call?
You have called Sam.
You call
do you
Bill?
call Mr. G?
What's your buddy on Channel 7, Bill?
no, Channel 4.
Yeah, who's that?
Chris Cimino.
I called Janice.
Why do you call KC and write songs about how you want him sexually?
Yeah.
What? That's just a goof. That's all.
Not a
Hey,
goof.
you sing it off
Hey,
enthusiastically.
And then you now explain to me, how is it you don't even know you don't finish with cat cleavage?
I don't know.
I was holding it, waiting, and
And
it never
nothing.
happened.
Nothing.
Oh,
And
you
then
poor girl,
he
you were
said,
waiting.
Come back.
I was wearing a rubber.
I know. So what? Rubber? You could put 20 rubbers on me. I'm a dude.
Eric, when you're at home, you pleasure yourself?
Yeah.
And who do you think about? You think about guys.
I didn't
Tell
even ask
the truth.
this.
You think about guys.
Do you think about men? Do you think about
No.
Al Roker or
No.
Come on.
or
No.
KC?
No, I pleasure myself before.
I want you to answer me honestly.
Bill Butel.
Have you ever thought about Casey when you would pleasure yourself? Be honest.
No.
Be honest.
No.
Don't be embarrassed.
No, there's certain TV shows I pleasure myself before. Before certain TV shows.
What shows?
Queer as folk.
No. No, you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Will and Grace.
Couple of them. King of Queens. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Which Raymond is your boyfriend?
No, I
The
like
big guy, his brother.
No, I like,
You like the brother?
No, I like the wife.
Peter
Leah
Boyle.
Remini?
Peter Boyle.
No. On Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, well, who do you like on King of Queens?
The wife.
Isn't that Leah?
That's
Yeah.
Leah.
Yeah, that's
but
Leah.
Everybody
And-
Loves Raymond is different.
And I pleasure myself before I watch your show and the Jimmy Kimmel
Oh.
show.
So he's in love with
You
you?
pleasure yourself to me and Jimmy?
Because you and Jimmy are stars.
Oh, Eric.
Oh, my God, Eric,
Eric.
Because you
You know,
know,
Kat's got a nice body. She's banging
got-
you, and you can't finish. Don't you think that's gay?
if I can't finish with her.
Yeah.
I really tried to get him to finish, too.
And he couldn't.
We would stop.
But
and
I had
wait.
a
We'd
lot
give
of
up.
wood.
Eric, don't you think it's a red flag when you can't finish to her, but you can to Jimmy Kimmel?
Because he's a star. you do it to Jimmy Kimmel, honestly.
Before I watch the show. Because that's a great show.
You're wacky.
You like that show.
That's a great
And
show.
and you pleasure yourself to it.
He's a well-known celebrity like I am.
And then you touch yourself while you watch Jimmy.
Well, before Jimmy and after Jimmy.
Jeez, what do you...
And what do you... I don't know.
Howard, I don't
I'm
think
not
you
going to spend all day on this, but here's some clips. And I really, Kat, I'm going to tell you something. I feel bad for you.
Okay.
I do. I mean,
It's over with.
It was a hideous tape.
I know.
You have never seen a tape like this, and this will help
I
sell
hope
tape.
never
So
to see a tape like
it's the first 300-pound gangbang where it's all guys over they're 300 plus.
Yeah.
And there were girls in there, too.
LegendDirect.com.
Yeah, I saw some of the girls there. They were working on you for hours.
Oh, my God.
You can go to legenddirect.com or catcleavage.com. Cat with a K and cleavage with a K. But,
Hey, Howard,
yeah.
do you know what her next project is going to be? I just heard. Aren't you going to do something with homeless guys?
Someone said something about 50 homeless guys, but I don't know.
Aren't you
you gotta
afraid?
I'd rather do the fat guys.
Aren't you afraid of homeless guys being
I
diseased
am.
and stuff?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
I'll
start
stick with
editing.
you.
You know what? You know what I say to a chick who says she had sex with 50 fat guys? Honestly,
What?
You want to make it 51?
Where were you when we needed you?
So,
I was busy.
are you grossed out at all when you're doing these guys?
No.
What goes through your head?
Nothing.
Just like you blank out.
Yes. Just
You'd like to
just,
detach
just
yourself.
start traveling at everything that's coming at me.
Really?
I really detach myself. I do.
Wow. Are you able to ever like get into a guy in a personal relationship?
Absolutely.
You are?
Sure.
It's different.
Very
'Cause
different.
I see you banging these fat guys, and I'm like, man, this is just about as sad as it gets. I got to admit.
I got
it's-
paid well.
What'd you get paid for something like that?
I don't really want to disclose
Someone told me how much. Can I take a guess?
that. Okay.
20 grand.
Okay, there is a check that was written that looks like that.
Okay. I say that ain't enough.
That's not enough. No, that does not.
Come on, you guys, they're not that bad. They
I'm
were
going to ask
nice.
you a question. For 100 grand, could you do a dog?
No, me? No, never. No, I don't do animals.
Could you do an animal for the right amount?
Me?
Detach
No
yourself
way.
and do it.
No, I don't do animals.
You did, Eric.
That's pretty close.
That's as close to
He's
the
an
animal.
mammal, yeah.
I'm not even sure he's human.
I am human.
20 G's, that's $400 a guy.
Not bad.
That's damn cheap.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty
Yeah,
good price.
that's a bargain, isn't it, Artie?
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
think you ever looked at it that way.
No, I didn't.
All right, so here's the thing. I got to play you some of these clips, and you can't even imagine how disgusting this is. But here's Eric. First, they have to work on him with a fluffer because Eric can't get aroused.
Right.
All right.
Oh, Eric's getting on. I'm ready. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Meanwhile, get her picture. Nothing's happening down below on this guy.
That's what I said.
Nothing.
See?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Oh, these are good. Yeah. Okay.
Like the girls are making lots of noise and they're working real hard.
They're
God bless
trying
them.
all they can.
I mean, to get this nut off, but they can't. I mean, like, listen to this girl. This isn't even Kat. This is some other chick.
yeah?
Yeah.
On your face?
Oh, it's Pamela.
You have to go get fluffed, baby. Somebody come over here that hasn't. Come on, baby. You gotta go get fluffed. Come back.
Where's the fluffer? No one in the bed with me and you.
Now, who's Pamela Peaks? Is she the fluffer?
Yeah, she was my fluffer.
All right, so here is the fluffer now working again on Eric. They can't even fluffer.
He hasn't even gotten a cat yet.
Yeah, he hasn't even got. I'll get you the cat in a second.
Yeah, I just met him. I just told him that I was going to be the first one, probably sucking his. I'm Kat's best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm Pamela Peaks, and yeah, she brought me in here.
So both of you will be sucking.
Yeah, I don't know. Is she gonna be? I don't even know. Is she gonna be sucking? I don't even know. But she might just be, and I might just be sucking. Okay. So, cause I don't know. Kat, are you sucking too? Oh, she is sucking too. Yeah. So you're both. Yeah, you're gonna be eating by both of us. Yeah.
So there's a lot of activity around Eric and women and dirty talk, and
Now,
he's
if
still.
you were never with women and there's like 3 women lined up for you,
Yeah.
you're going to have a problem?
He's having a problem. Then finally he gets to cat cleavage, and I debate whether he even actually is having sex with her because it doesn't look like it looks like Cat's bouncing up and down on
Nothing.
on nothing.
No, I felt it.
Is he so small?
No, it's not that he's small.
He just doesn't finish.
It was big.
doesn't finish. It
All right,
was
here
big
is the
from
here is
second.
the here is the tape. Here is the tape.
All right.
Here's the tape. So in other words, he'd last for a second, and you'd think he was done, but nothing happened.
He would say, "Okay, I'm gonna come," and then
Well, don't say that.
I'm sorry.
All right, so he would say, I'm going to finish,
I'm gonna
I'm
and
then he wouldn't,
then I'd wait.
and nothing.
Nothing. I'd say, "Go back to the fluffer."
Okay. So in other words, he could get aroused for a second.
Right.
I'm
But as
just
soon
trying to
as he
understand.
sees a girl,
As soon as you got on top of him, he would lose it.
Yeah, he would.
Do you hear what she's saying about you?
Yeah.
What's your explanation?
I mean, I thought it felt like it was gonna.
Do you realize I noticed on the video that she's not even really having sex with you because you don't have anything going on. You're not even having real sex. You're gay.
I watched the video over the weekend.
Yeah, and how come we never see anything graphic? We only see Cat's butt, like sort of wiggling around because there's nothing to show. You're not doing anything to her.
Do you have the video here?
I've seen the video, and I'm playing it.
there's only one thing to do.
You're gay.
to put him in a gay porn.
No.
Yeah.
And see how he does.
You're gonna do a gay porn.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
What?
I'm putting you in gay porn next. If I told you Cat was a man, you would have been happy.
If we got Kat to wear a Jimmy Kimmel mask, you think it would?
I get strap one on too.
Dude, anyone who pleasures himself to Jimmy Kimmel is gay.
That's a great show.
I don't care how great it is.
You know, just going back to the whole gay thing, and I don't know if the Cat knows this, the biggest disappointment of Eric's life, the one thing he didn't get to do, was that a woman was going to work on him from, I don't even know how to say it, she was going to strap one on and give it to him where it doesn't belong.
Oh, then he's gay.
And he wanted that. He was looking forward
really
to it.
excited.
You wanted Cat to put a strap on?
No, there was another girl, remember?
Oh.
And then remember his mother and his sister got to him, he couldn't go to the wedding.
That was it that girl Zana?
But you wanted that, right?
Well, I called up to see.
No, were you okay with doing that? Let's put it that way. Would you were okay with doing that, right?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, you homo. Announce it.
I'm not no homo.
You wanted her to put a strap on, didn't you?
I'm not no homo.
Tell the truth, though. Did you want a strap on?
For publicity?
Yeah. Did you want to, for whatever reason, did you want a strap on? Publicity.
He's nodding his head, yes.
Publicity.
Say yes or no.
but
Yes or no.
For publicity? Yeah, but.
All right, so it's a yes.
But
So you wanted
for
a woman to
publicity.
put a strap on
For publicity.
For publicity? What publicity do you need?
To let
you have
people
no
know
career.
you're gay?
No.
What did you want to publicize?
I'm not gay.
You wanted to publicize that you were not gay by having a woman put a strap on?
I'm not gay. I could listen.
Dude, do you know what that means? A strap on?
I've been picking up girls like crazy.
You're nuts and you're lying. You're a compulsive liar, by the way.
No.
Yes, you are.
Are you? So all those things you said to me were a lie?
How about your friend?
Which one?
The one I met over the weekend.
Oh.
What happened?
She had some crazy story. She was going to use him to make her current boyfriend jealous.
Oh, boy, she must be in real bad shape. All right, here is High Pitch Eric. This is the actual Cat cleavage, and Cat is working very hard to make it seem like there's sex going on. Here it is.
Todd, porn star. Cat cleavage.
She's talking the whole time.
Something.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Come on, louder. Do it louder. Do it louder.
Okay, next.
He talks through the whole thing.
Louder.
It's really a turnoff. It's really a turnoff when during sex a chick goes next.
Jonas,
Yeah,
you're Eric's manager, you claim.
yeah, I know. It's pretty scary, huh?
Right.
All right, tell me about it.
I'd love to see your W-2 form.
Yeah, really.
Eric's
it said
manager.
0, 0, 0, and 0. Anyway, the reason why Eric can't get it up also is because of that high blood pressure. You've shaken his hands many times, and he's sweaty, clammy and sweaty as hell.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
But
whatever.
he can't get enough blood into his penis to make it erect.
All right.
He can't take Viagra because they're scared that he might die because of his blood pressure.
So you're saying that you're unable to have sex with a woman, is what you're saying?
I can have sex with a woman, but when is it going to work out? I don't know.
But doesn't that tell you something?
He's high blood pressure, Eric.
But wait, think about that. It hasn't worked out a lot of times.
That's
It
true.
doesn't work out, and he pleasures himself to Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, you got to tell you something.
Yeah.
Jimmy thinks worked out.
And Eric, so what's the big deal? Like, if you're gay, like, what's the downside for, you're gay?
I'm not gay. Trust me.
He's
I'm
upset
not.
because his parents won't accept it or something.
Plus,
Something going on with that
he
family.
likes to be one of the guys. He doesn't realize, I think, that he's gay, that he likes hanging around with guys for the wrong reasons.
Right.
I'm not gay.
Also, if you were heterosexual and you could pleasure yourself to any woman on television, would it be the wife on Everybody Loves Raymond?
Patricia Heaton.
That's not exactly,
Yeah, I like the way you jumped right over Pam Anderson, Carmen Electra, and all those girls.
Yeah.
They're too feminine. Dude, have sex with her right now. You couldn't do it. If she got naked right now, you couldn't have sex with her right now. You couldn't.
I can if she wanted to do it right now.
No.
Kat, that's a challenge you could take because you'll never have to do it.
I'm not doing it again.
That's how good it was?
I don't blame you.
I'm just not.
Unless you
Well,
got,
Eric, I don't care if you...
Yes, I get paid.
If you had the fluffy here right now, I could get.
You got
Excited?
Kat
Yeah.
here. You got Kat.
You got
What do
Cat here. What do you need a fluffer?
Yeah, she's the main attraction.
can I get Peter Boyle
Yeah,
as a
but
fluffer?
sorry. I could get her. I could get some wood if she was trying to do it to me right
That
now.
whole time you were getting a massage with Nikki's earring, nothing happened, right? You didn't get excited.
She tried to pull away from me.
Yeah,
But
why?
you didn't get excited.
Oh yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you did not.
Oh, I did.
I bet you if Gary gave you a massage right now, you'd get excited.
I made a
fall for this? Does anyone have Stormfield's number?
No, Rob. No. What do you mean, Nikki's here and give me a massage?
No. You were lying there with her. You were hanging around with her all day. Not once did anything stir in your pants.
Only once. One part.
Yeah. When
the male masseuse was
No. On the carriage ride.
Oh, the horse got you off?
No. Nikki got me off on the carriage ride.
Okay. Well, anyway, Eric, congratulations on your porno. Cat cleavage, congratulations on doing 50 300-pound men.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Do you have an interest in talking to that guy that's on the phone?
Oh, yeah. You know what? This is disgusting, Eric. You know what? I'm aware of everything you're up to. So Eric does personal appearances, and he hired this guy, Phil, to take him to Philly in a cab.
No, a limo.
Oh, a limo.
And there's two different.
Did you hire Phil to take you in a limo? What happened, Phil, when you took High Pitch Eric?
Yeah. Eric.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you, Eric? I thought you were in Chicago.
No, I'm back.
Oh.
How much money does Eric owe you?
Phil, I'll take care of it later.
No. You got he owes Eric owes Phil $2,300, and this is what was so disturbing. You wrote him a check on a closed account. You didn't bounce a check. You wrote a check you knew would never clear.
Why did you?
And
do
you
that?
told him you were out of town in the last 2 weeks when you've been home.
Why would you hire a limo that you can't pay for?
No, but I'm gonna give it to him later.
But you've been telling him that for a couple of months.
No, I'm gonna give it to him later.
No, but do you understand? You've been telling them that for a couple of months, and why would we believe you now?
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call later with my credit card.
Eric, they're preparing your room at Rikers. You're going to have a lot of sex up there.
Hey, Phil, I'll give you my credit
Eric, let me ask you something. Do you know that Phil thought that you were a celebrity because you're on this show? And, I mean, Phil's not the brightest guy either, but he thought you were a celebrity and that you were going to pay him? And you not only give him a bad credit card, but you also give him a bad check?
Hey, Phil.
Two rides. The first was $700, and then you said, come back now, and I'm going to give you the check for the $700 and the $1,500 ride, and then that check bounced.
Hey, Phil.
But, Eric.
Is that fair, Eric?
No. Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
Can I call you later when I get home?
Give me the money.
I don't have it on me right now.
But let me ask you a question. What goes through your head when you're writing a check that you know it's not even going to bounce? You know it doesn't exist.
I thought I had the money in
No. The account was closed. It was a closed account. It was a non-existent account. It had been closed for 6 months. So you know you're not paying a guy, yet you're taking his services.
No. I'm going to...
No, but how do you feel when you do that?
What are you, a con man now? What are you? What are you? Catch me if you can?
No.
Who are you, a con man now?
No.
Is that where you're going with all this?
No.
Shame on you.
And why'd you tell the guy that you were out of town the entire month and you were only going to be in New York one day this whole month?
Why did you do that?
Well, I was a little nervous, but I'm going to pay him back.
Well, you should be very nervous because I spoke to him yesterday, and he's definitely thinking about sending you to jail. He's not kidding around.
Well,
Good.
Phil,
I hope you do it, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you when I get home to take care of it with you.
I hope so, because those guys in Rikers are looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah, but let me ask you something, High Pitch. Why would you spend $2,300 on limo bills? You're not a rich man. What are you doing? You clearly had no intention of paying.
I did.
And if we didn't put you on the spot right now, you probably would still be avoiding Phil.
No, Phil, I'm going to call you when I get home.
And say what?
I'm going to take care of it.
How?
How is a good
Do
question.
you have $2,300 in your bank account?
I have a credit card coming to me today in the mail.
He's getting a new credit card. He's going to charge this on it?
So now Phil will be paid, and then the credit card company will be screwed.
But they're not even going to accept that charge. It's the first time he's using the credit card. He has no...
No, they will accept it.
How do you know?
When I get the card, I call up the 800 number so they can activate it.
So you've done this before. In other words, you go from card to card, right?
Yes.
Like, in other words, you don't pay one card, or you take one credit card to pay the next one, right?
Right.
And then, but you never actually pay money. Have you ever sent in money to pay a credit card?
Yes, once.
Oh, my goodness.
I have to activate it.
Once.
First of all, if you heard that voice activating a credit card, would you?
Well, luckily
card.
it's just a dial-up number. He hits a bunch of buttons.
I just felt bad because I met this guy at LaGuardia yesterday. He's working on a Sunday. You know, the guy's trying to run a business. And when I heard that he was out $2,300 from you, it made me furious.
Well,
But what kind of credit limit could Eric have? They're not going to let him charge $2,300
where do you get a credit card?
I just fill out applications.
all day.
Yeah.
And what do you mean you think one is coming today?
Because I'm expecting it today in the mail.
Ugh, he's full of crap.
No, I'm not.
Hi, my name is Donald Trump. I'd like to activate my card.
No,
What
it's
are you
not.
doing taking $2,300 limo drive? Shame on you.
I'm gonna take care of it this afternoon.
You know, you can get to Philly. He took you down to Philly. He told me.
You take a train.
You could take the Amtrak for $175 round trip.
Really?
Yeah, not
Really?
even. Not even.
What are you? You're in a limo? You don't have a pot to piss in. And you're in a limo?
And you tell the guy to come back?
And I think the guy was especially impressed because it wasn't just Eric in the limo. It was also Beetlejuice.
Oh,
Yeah, you had Ruth and Gehrig in there.
Hey, Phil, I'm gonna call you this afternoon.
No, you're not. Be honest.
No, I am.
Phil,
I am.
Phil, this is really what he's thinking. I'm never calling Phil.
No, Phil, I'm gonna call you this afternoon.
Okay, Eric, I hope so.
You know, Phil, I heard that you were reluctant to press charges because Eric's a celebrity. Eric's no celebrity, and you should absolutely press charges.
Phil, I'm gonna call you when I get home.
You try to give the man the benefit of the doubt, but
send him to jail. He has no money.
Phil, I'm
$2,300.
gonna call you when I get home.
he'll be doing pornos and Rikers. That's okay.
I'll call you when I get home, Phil.
Can you imagine?
I can't believe you have the nerve to come down here with this hanging over your head.
Yeah, no fear whatsoever, huh? And this is a guy I met. If I didn't meet him yesterday, who knows what else is going on?
No, I'm
Who
gonna,
else do you owe money to?
I'm gonna take care of it today.
How many other people do you owe money to? You better come clean right now.
Eric, how are you going to take care of it today?
I am.
Well, okay, Eric, what if the credit card isn't in the mail today? Then what?
No, I know.
No, but what if it isn't? Just for instance. And what if it doesn't come this whole week? What happens to Phil?
No, it's gonna be taken care of.
You can call your dad, right?
And what if your credit limit's only $500? You can't
No, it's
charge
gonna be
this.
more.
Oh, please. Who's going to give you credit?
I owe money to my stylist.
But what is it, Doug?
I can tell you what else is going on. I've heard numerous stories over the years about Eric taking other people's credit card numbers and like charging tons and tons and tons of stuff.
Is that true?
My goodness.
As well as I have some other stuff too.
Eric, is that true that you've done that?
Like who?
The answer should be no.
The answer yes.
Like
There you go.
who?
Name
And
four.
have you ever gotten an appearance and had like a car service and then like utilized the services post the appearance, like 2 months later, like use that account because you had that information? Yes.
He's acting like he doesn't understand, and you know what? On some level, I don't think he does.
Do you
In other
understand
words,
that you did that?
you have the information about a car that was supposed to be yours for one night, but you call that car company 2 months later and use them. You've done that, right?
That's probably what I did with this guy on the phone.
Is that what you did, Eric?
I didn't.
Eric, when you go into court,
Is that what you did?
I don't know.
Eric,
don't even know.
Convict him when he doesn't even
Do
understand
you know
the
right from
crime.
why? Oh, he's giving me eyes.
I was gonna say, when you go into court, you realize that you can't stare at the ground with that big lip hanging low, right? You're gonna have to answer some questions. We're prepping you here.
Yeah, pretend I'm a lawyer, all right? Eric, do you ever use a car service months after a club hires you?
Well, sometimes when I need to.
Yeah, see. You're gonna fold right on the stand.
But do you wait? Here's a question: do you realize that that's not right to do that?
Yes.
You do.
Oh, so you know
are you
what
gonna
you're
cry?
doing.
I think he's gonna cry.
Are you crying?
No.
You should.
You should be.
Eric, have you ever killed anybody? Like who?
No.
What do you mean?
Name a guy.
Do you realize that using someone else's credit card number is wrong?
Yeah.
Also, do you realize that bouncing a check, forget about writing a check on a closed account, is actually a felony? Did you know that?
That's why he didn't do that.
All right, now listen to me. I want you to make good on this today.
How can he?
I will.
He has people that have the
will.
money. You and never do this again. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Thank you, Howard.
Hey, Howard, you got to hear Eric's outgoing message at his home, trying to hide from this guy. Listen to
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, no.
Hi, this is Eric. Today is February the 18th. I will be flying to Minneapolis this afternoon from Los Angeles. I will be in Minneapolis till the 28th. And then from March 1st until the 31st, I will be in Chicago for a month. Please leave me all messages. I'll get back to you soon.
What?
I promise I'll pay him.
You will pay him.
Yes.
You feel bad.
Yes.
But look at the elaborate scheme here.
Howard, do you know that I was talking?
You're not smart enough to be pulling this kind of stuff off.
Yeah. Do you realize that right now, while you're sitting here, you're actually in Chicago?
Howard, I promise I'll pay him.
You
From
promise.
April 1st through
All right.
Memorial Day, I'll be on a
Do
mining
you hear
mission in
that?
South America.
I believe you. Now you better make good on this.
We're going to check with you tomorrow.
I promise.
And
Okay.
Phil, you keep in touch with me. If you're not paid in a week, call me back.
Okay.
All right, Phil, you're going to be paid.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, thank you.
Now keep my fingers crossed for him.
I promise.
All right, that's what I need to hear.
But what about these credit cards? One of these days, this is all going to come back to you.
Now, you got to get out of that loop. Stop with the credit cards. All right?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yes.
I understand. From June to December, I'll be in Pittsburgh.
Hey, Howard, I don't know if you want to pile on, but I got a question to ask. Hey, Eric, have you ever charged anything to K-Rock?
No.
Have you ever charged a limo to K-Rock?
No, they sent the bill here by accident when it was supposed to be sent to me.
It's an accident?
Sergeant Harrison, what's up?
Hey, Howard, good morning. Gary, you're absolutely right. It is a felony. And, Eric, I just want to tell you before I go on, you do have the right to remain silent. Eric, what we're going to do, we're going to begin looking into all your applications for credit card fraud. If I find one initial out of line. Furthermore, my boys over the IRS are going to be looking at the last 7 years' taxes. So, my friends,
Who's that, Sal?
you're going to be going away a long, long
Officer
time.
Sal?
Long time.
Officer Boots.
Officer Boots. Thank
Hey,
you, Sergeant. Yeah.
Howard, check this out. Eric, how'd you get here today?
What was that? I didn't hear. How did you get here?
No, I took a limo here.
How do you get a limo? Who paid for that?
We should get that guy up here and see who he thinks is paying him.
Yeah, whose account this is supposed to
Whose
be on.
limo? Whose limo are you using?
Well, I paid for it.
How? When did you? Why would you pay for limos? It's a fortune.
Take the subway.
Who drove him here today?
And, and here's a weird thing, too. The guy, the limo driver that he owes the money to, he's not a dumb guy. Eric came recommended from somebody that Eric must have paid once.
Right.
A limo company that he must have paid once, and Eric must jump around a lot. So our limo guy, Phil, not our limo guy, but this guy just said, hey, he came recommended. That's why I took his check.
Right.
No, but I'm going to pay Phil back, I promise you.
You do.
Yes.
I like the way Eric takes his headphones and he talks to you like he doesn't know he's on the air.
Howard, between me and you, I'm going to pay him.
All right. Okay.
What, is this to stop the avalanche of calls that are probably trying to get through now?
I promise you.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe you're a man of your word. I must be crazy to believe you.
You're a thief, Eric.
Right.
No, I'm going to pay him.
Okay. That's all we wanted to hear.
Just send the bill to my address, 40 West 57th.
Now, how much is it costing you today to be here by a limo?
It was $65.
$65.
Yes.
And you paid already.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Is that true?
Yes.
I want to hear the truth. Did you?
Yes.
I'm going to bring the driver right up here now. Tell me the truth.
No, I did.
You paid him already? I'm going to bring him up right now.
Well, he gave me a bill, and I have to give him a payment.
So you haven't paid.
Have you paid him? You just told me.
Can I tell you how out of control Eric is?
Yeah.
I'm just talking to the producer of Cat's Movies.
Yeah.
And he told me that he called Eric and he said, I'll pick you up. And Eric goes, no, I got a car.
Oh, my. What are you doing? Someone wanted to give you a free ride.
I guess he didn't have a.
What do you want to be?
He didn't have a super stretch, right?
He's living large. He's
What do you want to be? A big man?
No, I'm not.
What's going on with you?
How I promise I'm going to pay this guy. I'm a man of my word. Trust me.
But what about today, though? Cat Cleavage was going to pick you up and bring you into town.
Yeah, how'd you pay the guy today?
He has.
He hasn't.
Are you gonna? You really?
No, yes, I am.
Where's the money?
I got
Show it to me.
I got to put it on my credit card.
How are you getting home? How are
serious.
you getting
That's
home?
supposed to be in today's mail, but might not be.
No, it's going to be in
Why?
today's mail.
Why, if someone was going to give you a ride here, would you say no? I have my own car.
I didn't say that to him.
What?
What? You call him a liar?
No. He offered me a ride.
Right.
I said I didn't want the ride. I told him I'll give him a call last night, which I never did.
But why wouldn't you, knowing that you've got a ride today that you really can't pay for? You could have had a free ride and not have this hanging over your head.
What's with the rides? Who cares about a ride?
I'm addicted to paying for cars.
That's true.
It's true that you're addicted.
What goes through your head? Do you want to show up like a big shot?
No, but I just need to get around.
How are you getting home?
Train.
Yeah, before you did this show, how'd you get around? Subway, right?
Yes.
Is there a driver waiting downstairs for you?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Hold on. I'm going to
Go down and see.
Actually, I'm having a car pick me up at 1 o'clock this
See,
afternoon.
he lied.
So the guy's not waiting. He's just coming
No.
back.
But you said you were going home on the train. You've got a car coming
A car
to
picked
get
me
you.
up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes.
A car is going to pick you up at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
But you don't have any money.
That's $130 you don't have.
Well, I'm doing an appearance this weekend.
For $300.
No, more.
How much?
About 500, 600.
How much is it going to cost to get there?
Well,
700.
No. The place is in Queens, which is by me.
All right, Eric, listen to me. You're insane.
Well, Howard,
I don't care if you're a homo or not. That's irrelevant now.
Well, Howard, I promise, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to pay this man.
All right. I'm going to check on you every day.
Okay.
And if I start getting the runaround, I'm going to be very suspicious.
Yeah, where are you going to be when Howard calls?
Here's the deal.
What's your-
Here's the deal, Eric. I'm going to call Phil a week from today. A week from today, and I'm going to do an update.
Yeah, we want to know that this guy's paid.
Okay.
Anthony, what is it?
Yeah. Hi. If this guy was black, he would be in jail right now.
That's
He
true.
would be in jail. Remember that guy that was going around saying he was Cindy Portier's
Yes.
son?
Yes.
Yeah. What happened to him?
I don't know. Big Black, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to tell Eric that, you better make sure you pay your bills because you end up like me in a homeless shelter, bro.
Yeah, Big Black's in a homeless shelter.
He was running those credit cards.
Yeah, for 3 years.
They can't find me now. I owe like $50,000. You're going to end up like me, bro.
Yeah, stop it. Take the train. You're not a rich man. You have limos. Listen to this guy running around in a limo.
I got a car.
Are you kidding me with this? I can't even believe what I'm hearing. I'm in here letting you plug this porno movie. You should even say to the porno producer, you pay for my car. I'm going to get in there, produce, and plug your movie. It's worth a lot of money. He offered.
He really worked the whole California thing. He kept calling for movies and rides, and
he did.
Can you give me money?
Well,
Can
no,
you
actually,
do this?
well, how you know how?
Yeah, he's
you know how
pretty
when you
pushy.
You know how when you do something, like you said. I mean, when what's his name? Elephant Boy, when he was on the show.
Yeah.
You told him if when people do something, they shouldn't do anything for free.
Yeah.
So I did this porno, and I haven't.
You got paid for it.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
I mean, that's why I shouldn't do anything for free.
Right, but what does it have to do with getting paid for services? Has in no way connected to like stealing limos and charging stuff. In other words, the limo company didn't screw you. If you feel screwed, you shouldn't have done the porno. If the porno people paid you, then you should shut up and do it.
Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. There is a Chinatown bus from New York to Philly for $20 round trip.
$20 round trip.
And it's actually a really good service. I do it to Boston all the time.
Why are you scowling at that?
Because you don't want to hang out.
You don't want to be on a bus
with a bunch of Chinese.
They're not, but the thing is not a lot of Chinese people.
Wait a second.
They're
Why are you smirking at a $20 round trip fare?
I never heard of a $20 round trip.
I can give you the website.
Look at the puzzled look on his face.
What?
What? $20?
I swear to God.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Some of the guys in the office were having a thought that maybe Eric can earn some money here. That maybe we ought to figure out, what we can get Eric to do for, say, like $100.
I don't think you should give Eric any money.
I'm not giving him any money. I'm disgusted with his behavior. Dominic, what is it?
Well, first of all, not only did he commit 4 crimes, but what's more interesting is I think Eric wants to go to jail.
Because he wants to be around men.
Yes, because that, a common characteristic of fraud people that run scams where they know they're going to get caught is the desire to be incarcerated. Eric will go to jail for bouncing checks, credit card fraud, and theft, the grand larceny of using other people's credit cards. He wants to go to jail, and that's where he'll end up.
Do you want to go to jail?
No.
He doesn't consciously know that.
No, but unconsciously, he wants it.
Well, you hear what Dominic's saying, so you better straighten up.
I will.
I'm doing a scared straight with you right now.
I will.
Oh, you don't know what you'll do to him in jail.
Oh, my God.
I promise you.
You can only hope.
Eric, you realize that there's whatever fantasy you've had in your mind that you're not telling us about with a guy, there's no mandolins and cuddling and caressing. You realize that, right?
Do you think other men are really going to want Eric?
Yes.
You know what?
You do?
There's someone for everyone.
For every pot, there's a lid.
Do you want to go to jail and be raped by a man? Because if that's what you want, you're going to get it.
No.
All right. Joey Boots.
Headed that way.
Joey Boots, what is it?
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
Listen, he's picked me up at least 4 times at my house in a limo. Different companies.
Why are you
There's more out there, I tell you right now. Eric, you lied to me so much. You told me this was your father's account.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric, you told me it was your father's limo account. Yeah. Hey, Howard, you know what it comes down to, okay? He wants to be as big as Beetlejuice. He sees Beetlejuice going around in limos. So he feels he should be in a limo also. He doesn't care how he does it.
What's with the limo? You don't need a limo. You're a big fat slob. Walk.
Eric, no more Chinese buffet.
Thank you, Joey. Joey Boots.
Hey, when I get into prison, do you think they watch King of Queens?
You pick up Joey in limos and tell him it's your father's account? What?
Yes,
All right. I want you to straighten up.
I will.
Swear on your eyes.
I swear on my eyes.
Swear on Robert Blake's daughter's eyes. You're telling the truth
I
now.
swear on Robert Blake's daughter. I'm telling the truth.
All right.
And I will pay him back the limo driver fee.
All right. That's what I want to hear.
But on top of this, the point Howard's making is that you got to stop this immediately. That this is a bad thing. You're going to get in a lot of trouble.
No more limos. If I see you in a limo, you're off the show.
Okay.
I mean it. Cat Cleavage, I know you banged 300-pound guys, 50 of them. God bless you, honey. There's something going on there with you I'm not going to get into.
Okay.
But all right, you did it. Now it's on film, and we're all going to go watch it.
Thanks for having me.
It's a train wreck. It really is.
That's 15,000 pounds of guys.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the limo driver.
Apologize to yourself.
I'm going to take care of it.
Sorry, Howard.
Oh, that's Eric?
I'm not your daddy. I mean, it's crazy.
What's amazing is people actually show up when he calls.
I know. That voice alone, I wouldn't show up. What is it, Tony?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Stern, how are you?
Yeah.
My name is Tony Landolfi. I'm a comedian. I'm Sal's cousin. Audie knows who I am. I've met him before.
He's Sal's cousin.
Okay.
Okay, whenever we got a gig in Jersey, Eric's always like, hey, I got a limo first. We gotta go in a limousine. We've gone to Jersey like 5 times, and he's picked us up in a limousine every time.
You're crazy.
Come on, Eric. You got to be the big.
Eric, how much money do you owe in limo bills?
The last one he picked us up in was painted like stars and stripes from front to back.
Do you? How much money do you owe? Do you know?
That guy filled $2,300.
Yeah, what about the other limos?
How much do you owe?
I always ask him, Eric, how you pay for this? I got it. It's taken care of.
I can understand even like a heroin addiction, a gambling problem, but a limo addiction? I've never heard of this.
Howard.
And you know what kills me? Not that you're taking limos that you can't pay for, but you're not even parlaying it into something. Like some guys want to look powerful, and then let's say they run a scam where they, if they show up in a limo, then they can get someone to build a building or get a bank loan.
Or at least pick up a woman.
Pick up a woman. You're just picking up a bunch of dudes and taking them to comedy clubs.
Howard,
take care of it.
Howard, on top of it all, after the shows, he gets stone drunk because he's begging the owner for free booze. And then he's hitting on me like you wouldn't believe in a limousine.
You hit on Tyrone? I mean,
No.
Tony?
Hey, Tony.
Tony?
Tony.
Yeah.
Yo, you talking about the dancing monkey?
I'm talking about all the times we went to Jersey when we were just in Port Jeff last Friday. Every time, man.
Wait, what happened?
Eric hits on you?
Oh, my God, like you wouldn't believe it. My wife laughs her ass off.
Like, how does he do it?
He's like putting his arm around me. The one time, we were coming back from the Millennium Cafe in Jersey, and it was just me, Eric, and my wife in a super stretch 12-passenger limo. Eric is drunk out of his mind. All of a sudden, he takes off his jacket. He takes off his shirt. He starts asking me for a massage.
Oh,
asking me to be his daddy.
God.
Can I sleep at your house?
What's going on with you?
I was drunk.
You were drunk?
So you really did that?
Every time he gets a few in him, man.
Was he aroused?
I don't know if he was aroused, dude. I was just telling him, get away from me, Eric. I'll knock you out, man.
Wow.
I know the comedy's one thing, but I'll knock you out.
You asked him to be your daddy?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know if I said that.
Be my daddy?
Eric.
Eric, you're just a font today.
I've got a few in me.
Got to admit, he's entertaining.
Hey, Howard, there was a very recent incident with Be My Daddy. With the race for Marco and John, this squeaky guy showed up, and at the end we interviewed Eric, and he's like, I love Marco. I think he's hot. I'm attracted to him. I want him to be my daddy.
You think Marco's handsome?
Marco's handsome? Between you and I?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would love Marco to be my father.
You wanted to get it on with Marco?
He said, I want him to be my father.
Marco's a good guy.
What?
Marco's a good guy. I was talking to him.
You attracted to him?
I told him I'm trying out for...
You want him to be your daddy?
He said, I want him to be my father.
He said to me, too.
Marco?
Marco Battaglia is a great guy.
Eric, you realize when you go to prison, the guys are going to be the size of Marco and not nearly as nice as him?
They're not going to be smiling.
Howard, I told
But
Marco,
they will be your daddy.
I told Marco I was going to try out for the Jets.
Yeah, okay. That's funny.
Hey, It's bad, man. It gets to the point where I'm like, they say, yeah, Eric's on.
Why are you
the bill,
picking
and
up
got
this guy in a limo? What do you want?
got
Oh, you
a
want
limo,
to be?
and I'm like, ugh.
Tony.
Yeah.
Thank you for lunch.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care, guys. Wackaweed.com.
All right, whatever that is. Holy mackerel, dude.
That's how.
Oh, this is Tyrone. Tyrone, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, man. You know we sell bitches like Eric over here for cigarettes, man.
You in
Can't
jail?
wait to get his ass. I'm gonna sell him for a cheese brainish and an egg a muffin.
All right, thank you, Tyrone. There's a guy from jail calling in.
And can't wait for you to get there.
Wow.
Howard, word.
Don't give me a word. You don't owe me money.
No, I'm gonna pay this guy Phil.
All right.
Is that the only guy you're going to pay?
You don't have to whisper. We can all hear you.
Yeah, I know.
You're on the radio.
I know.
He knows where he is.
He doesn't.
I'm gonna pay. Howard.
Shh, I'm gonna pay.
All right, you pull yourself together. I'm gonna have a talk with you.
Okay.
Tyrone, could you do me from behind so
You're
I can
going to
watch
be
Jimmy
his
Kimmel?
daddy.
Yeah, who do you think ends up with these freaks? Me. They're all on my head. You stop with the limo. If I ever see you in a limo, I'm gonna clobber you. And you're off the show for good.
Super stretches.
Super stretch. I make a good living. I don't even have a super stretch. You know that?
Paul McCartney came here in a town car.
Yeah. Paul McCartney. He's got $1 billion. Be my daddy.
Hey, Tony, you want to be my daddy?
Marco, I love you.
Who'd want to be your daddy running up limo bills? Who can afford you? All right. If you want to check out Cat Cleavage, Cat, thank you for coming by. Good luck to you with the video. CatCleavage.com and LegendDirect.com. LegendDirect.com. It's where Cat bangs Eric and 49 other fat slobs.
Cat's a good chick.
Men and women.
What?
Men and women.
Man and woman?
No, men and woman.
What is that, a mustache?
Yeah. WOMEN.
Do the guys like that?
All right.
Woman.
Vin
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Did you hear my new rap song?
All right. I got to go. Enough with the rap. Stop rapping and start paying.
I will.
All right.
Good appearance, Eric.
It's called High Pitch and Knock You Out.
All right.
Nobody cares.
High pitch gonna knock you out.
It's gonna rip you
It's an
off.
High pitch gonna rip you off.
I'm gonna lift this money out of your wallet.
High pitch is gonna.
I'm gonna call your limo company and rip you off. High pitch gonna rip you off.
Hey.
High pitch is gonna.
It's an LL Cool J song.
I'll write you a check on a closed account. I'm gonna rip you off.
Rip you off.
High pitch is gonna.
High pitch gonna rip you off.
High pitch is gonna knock you out right after he gets back from Chicago in July.
Yeah, I'm not in town right
I'll
now.
be in Minnesota for the summer.
Eric, you got to get to work and really pay these people back and stop with the limos. You're never taking a limo again, right?
Right.
Okay.
After this afternoon. He's already got one coming.
Right. All right, we're going to take a break. And I want to see you when you pay all your debts. That's only when I want to know you. Thank you. Shame on you.
I'm just amazed at him.
I'm gonna pay him back.
I'm taking a limo to the bus station.
Howard, I'm gonna pay him back.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Eric,
Yeah.
are you really gay?
No, I'm not gay. I told you.
You didn't do much of a job of convincing us, though.
What do you mean? I told him I was a gay.
Maybe he's bisexual.
Not bisexual.
Now, what about this claim that you didn't actually have sex with Cat Cleavage?
I was in her.
He was in me. He just didn't finish what he was doing. He just kind of started it, and then, the whole meltdown thing. So I'd send him back over to the fluffer. And the couple of times that he came up to the bed, he says, I'm going to, have an orgasm. And he didn't. We had to stop everything we were doing because he said 2 times he was going to have an orgasm, and he did not.
Eric,
Yeah.
what do you have to say about that?
Well, I thought I was having an orgasm. Aren't orgasms when you yell?
No, orgasms are kind of almost a euphoric feeling, and sometimes you have some condensation that comes from your penis, And
I was close to getting one.
you might have been close, but I never felt it. It never hit me.
I thought it did the right thing by. Can I say it on camera?
Say it.
Coming?
No, you can't say that.
All right. Eric, you could be in a lot of trouble with all these
limos.
These limos
Right.
and your money problems.
Right, and I'm going to take care of it.
How?
By paying people back.
Do you realize what kind of trouble you might be in?
Yes,
It doesn't seem like you understand.
I do.
You do.
Yes,
You promise you're going to pay these people back.
promise.
Are you going to change your ways?
Yes, I will.
Now, you almost look like you were going to cry in there.
No, I wasn't.
You did. You look like you were going to cry.
No, I wasn't.
Are you upset by this, or are you just going to keep doing the same thing?
No, I'm not going to do the same thing. I'm not going to do the same thing.
Tell me how you feel about this.
Feel about me being, well, I'm going to pay the people who I owe money to, and I'm going to straighten out.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
每年我们这萝卜长得好好了，拿包办了。
赶快把你歪到这儿掐了，而且不是长得猛细，它掐了它才长得粗。大双的是正是它的季节的时候，
也猛细哈。
我有个猛细，看都想掐，指拇都能转了，半点掐不起我。明白？剪掉，不光要掐，还把它剪掉，改改太长了。
今稍微把这个拿来掐烧个汤。
好，要得。
好久没有吃豌豆尖汤了。
面跟汤跟那个鹅儿片还多。
妈娘个，苗苗你可以自己挖个坑坑，把自己埋了里头当堆肥。
我懒得投水。
真的啊，你就不用用肥料了，自然肥料。
你唬我嘞？这点肥料你把菜做出来。
它就是滴答滴答都见到效。我做的是研究下的。
哎呀，
这个花菜长得好。
今天我虫子回去给你们家弄做虫子酱。
我看到好巴适，
好巴适嘛看。
这低头的小你姐她那里长得这么好不？
这个样的长多好，这个比牙膏里头长得好。好，哥，回家了，
回家煮饭啊！
不都冷的了？看看这个，
哎，今天稍微只吃一部分。这叶子这么干净，稍微洗下就是。切点葱葱，再切点姜片，烤2个鸡蛋，加水，把姜下去，水烧开就可以下豌豆尖了。下豌豆尖。烫腌，放点盐和鸡精就起锅。鸡精、盐、撒点葱葱，
做好了。
没有，
你要去吃了咋吃？得来了多少肉味了啊？
我想就把它这个面上裹一层面粉儿。在那锅头去煎，来我爹见你帮我翻段，跟平常做的要不一样嘛。哇，看起来还不错的嘛。这个粉又要剩一点儿，我就是想把最后那个粉把水掉，结果还又剩点。
来的，你还把调嘛，把打丝洗我馍馍吃。
慢慢洗，把它洗熟，脆脆的皮皮。看到好舒服，妈妈。放点海椒妹儿还可以蘸。撒点葱葱，撒点芝麻。哎呦，放多了。我来把这点冷饭了来炒成蛋炒饭，黄金蛋炒饭嘛。
对了， 把这个鸡蛋放到里头和转。放点鸡精。